Hi, I'm Shelley Young, owner of the Chopping Block, and today I'm going to teach you how to clean leeks and wild leeks, or ramps. I certainly have to mention that being a Chicago-based business, we're named after this particular onion or wild leek, also called a ramp. They grow wild and prolific in the area. So both of these tend to be quite dirty and people struggle with how to clean them, so I want to show you how to do that today. So leeks, that you're going to find these in most grocery stores these days. There's a white part and green part. Generally we do not eat the green part. And sometimes you'll see little hairs, if you will, on the end of this, per the root of the leek. Those I would cut off and discard. Not much there today, but I'm still going to cut that off. And I'm going to just cut this off. If you're making stock, roasting a chicken, something like that, we can put that leek right in there. So I'm going to show you two ways to clean the leek. The first one is very simple. If I want to dice or slice a leek, I will simply go through and do that. Keep in mind, these can be very dirty. So as you're doing this, you may see a lot of dirt fall onto your cutting board. Don't worry about that, but make sure you clean your cutting board off before you cut something else. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to put them into a bowl, just like this, and we're going to cover them in water. We're going to let that sit. The dirt will fall to the bottom, the clean leeks will rise to the top. So if I want to leave my leek in a larger piece, perhaps I want to braise the leek or roast it or something like that. What I'll do then is I leave it in half, I just cut it in half like this, and I'll take this to the sink and try to keep it together and just run cold water and clean in between all these pieces. So you can see the ramps look very similar to a leek now that you see them. And this root end here, very dirty. We want to just cut that off. And really, what you need to do then is just check the leaves, because we're going to eat the leaves. In this case, unlike the other leek, the domestic leek, the wild leeks, we can eat the leaves. So I just want to make sure that the leaves look really good. And even this one, I can use that. All of these, really, the leaves, oh, here's one. In this case, it happens frequently that the leaves are discolored or brown. I'm going to take that off. This one doesn't look so hot either. If you can use a portion of it, use it. Then we're going to take the leeks, depending on, or the wild leeks or the ramps, depending on what you want to do with these. If I'm making a risotto, this would be wonderful in a risotto. Just chop them up in, an inch or two pieces. You can also saute them whole if you like the look of that. It's really beautiful, and people frequently saute them whole as well. But whether I'm leaving them whole or I'm chopping them, I'm going to then submerge them in cold water. Just like our other leeks, we let the dirt fall to the bottom, and the wild leeks will float to the top. So my leeks, these ones are pretty clean, so didn't take very long at all to soak them, but what I want to just do is be careful, leave the dirt at the bottom, pull my diced leeks off of the top, just like so. Our ramps have been soaking, I'm just going to pull them out. Again, be careful to leave the dirt at the bottom. You don't want to stir that up. And that is how you clean wild leeks and leeks.